Oh my god, I just realized I didn't start the music. My bad. It's fine. I'm gonna switch everything over here in just a sec. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, it took a little bit longer than expected. I had to make another pit stop. But just taking care of some things, being an adult is so much fun. And then I noticed it was like 3:50 and I was like, "Oh crap, I said 3:45, 3:30." And of course, I should have realized it. But I got lost where I was trying to go, so directions are hard. But we'll wait here a few minutes for everyone to come back who wants to come back because we had to leave, and then we'll get into the Def Noodles video from today. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay, let's see here. We can move this guy over here. Good enough. Down. Whatever. And we're back. Yes, we are. How's everybody's Tuesday going? I almost said Monday. Is everybody having a good Tuesday? We're only 3 more days until the weekend. While that's going on, let's see what's happening on Twitter. Oh, we have a Def Noodles response to why he deleted the tweet. Wait, why is that? All right. So we have Kavos saying, even Keem offered to help set up a proper boxing match. Probably got a bit too real for defamation Noodles, so he deleted his tweets. And then quote tweeted the Keemstar saying that he would set everything up. And then Def Noodle said, I deleted the tweets because I often get mass reported and didn't want my account taken down. I explained in my podcast, if you want to fight, I'll fly you out for a street fight. I have zero interest boxing you in a ring. Get over it. Or keep tweeting about me 20 times a day. Whatever. What is this kick that he's on that everyone's trying to mass report him and get his account taken down? Because he keeps pinning that tweet that, join the Patreon. There's an organized effort to deplatform me by numerous creators. They want to silence me and prevent you from watching the content you love. Fight back by joining my Patreon. We are not backing down. So he is still on that kick that people are trying to get his account taken down. So that's why he deleted the tweets. Okay, if you say so. But now we will get into the part of the podcast from today, and we'll go from there. The organized effort is him. 100%. The only reason anything is happening is because of you. That's just the honest truth right there. Sorry, I'm pulling up the chat on my phone so I can read it better because my eyes are old. His account being deleted is probably the best thing for him. Run exactly. Like he was in no drama at all. Oh, I guess I shouldn't say no drama because he was still talking about Keemstar after his account got suspended. But other than Keemstar, he was in no drama that I can recall while his account was suspended. But as soon as he got his account back, then he had all these issues arise. So, hey, Pina. But, okay, so I paused this at the right time. I mean, this should have been my thumbnail with Deaf Noodles. It looks like he's crying. But yeah, let's go ahead and listen to him in the podcast. Let me know if the volume needs adjusted, and I can adjust that as well. But actually, we can. Yeah, that should be good. Let me know if I need to turn it up.
All right.
Oh, hold on. I have it on 2x speed because that's how I watch everything. Let me slow it back down.
You can't talk about boxing if you're scared to fight.
I mean, you're not wrong, Tash. His tweets are giving him content for his podcast, though he wouldn't stop until it's deleted. Yeah, I mean, and with his co-host being on tour right now, I mean, it is giving him something to talk about in his podcast. So I guess, maybe he's just giving himself some more content. And it's pretty wild seeing how far people would dig the hole. Yeah.
I guess people want me to talk about this shit, really.
Well, yeah. I mean, you literally titled the video addressing the fight rumors. So, of course, people are going to want to talk about it. And later on, he talks about, oh, it's just clickbait. It's just clickbait. Like, part of YouTube's TOS, I know everyone clickbaits, but they literally say that excessive clickbait is a violation of TOS. So I don't know why he's putting that on his channel where he's admitting to breaking TOS guidelines. I get it. A lot of people clickbait, but not everybody does.
The whole, like, people are so fixated on drama. It's so funny to me.
I mean, your whole content for your channel for the past 2 years has been fixating on other people's drama. So I don't really know why you're making that statement.
Please talk about the title of your stream. No, because there are too many thirsty. Yeah, I think you're referring. Yeah. Can you host an earlier show in the future? I'm in the UK and it's too late. I will watch the VOD, but I want to watch it live. So that's a good suggestion. The reason why I do it at the time that I do it is because usually comedy shows are at night, right? And they have to be in a dark room, and we got the room to be as dark as I physically can make it. Like there are two things to make a good comedy show for the audience that's there, right? A dark room and you know, genuine question. So that's I titled it because it's clickbait. I'm on fucking YouTube. I mean, that's ultimately the whole website is clickbait. Are you kidding me? They live in an echo chamber. Yeah, I'm just wondering. Then why are you surprised people want you to? Now there's a very specific group of people that I'm seeing that are like literally. There's a video of Bo Black screaming. talk about the allegations for H3 and it's a meme. Yeah. I don't know if I saw that. I may have seen it. I don't know. Have you addressed how Matt Riddle and Seth Rollins fighting after what? Really?
Sorry, my bad. What was the last thing I said? Professional here, professional. Yeah. Hold on, let's back it up. We'll back it up.
Genuine question.
You know.
So I titled it because it's clickbait. I'm on fucking YouTube. I mean,
Okay.
that's ultimately the whole website is clickbait. Are you kidding me?
I mean, I wouldn't say the whole website of YouTube is clickbait. Probably the side that you're on is, but definitely not the whole website. But if you say so.
They live in an echo chamber. Yeah, I'm just wondering. And why are you surprised people want you to? Now there's a very specific group of people that I'm seeing that are like literally.
So I'm assuming the group of people he's talking about would be Salvo, Edwin, Xylee, Chris the Narc, Matt Pat, probably me. I mean, I don't feel like any of us are trying to take him down. There's a difference between holding somebody accountable for what they're doing and an orchestrated attack to get somebody permanently removed. Like, I'm not flagging anything. Nobody that I know is flagging anything. Are there probably people doing it? I'm sure. But I haven't seen or heard anyone say, hey, go do this. So that's, again, his paranoia.
There's a video of Bo Black screaming, "Talk about the allegations for H3," and it's a meme. Yeah. I don't know if I saw that. I may have seen it. I don't know. Have you addressed how Matt Riddle and Seth Rollins fighting after what? Really? I never read the title. See that Elisa is an OG.
Yeah, definitely conspiracy theories. 100%. Everyone tried to help him say, hey, this is what's wrong. This is why you need to stop. These are the issues that we're having with the things that you're saying. And anybody who was offering him any kind of criticism, whether it was constructive or, according to him, not constructive, then they were just haters.
He knows what it is. See, people just want to, a lot of the times, I'm titling it what it is because I know it brings in the drama llamas. But I know that my like core audience is going to be here regardless. Like, there's a segment of my audience who just wants to hang out and talk about stuff, but they're the drama llamas who are here and just like, yo, what is he going to talk about?
I'm expecting we'll see some drama llama merch coming out or something. I mean, that wouldn't shock me. Sorry, I spilled some of my water on my desk, so I'm just wiping that up right now.
What is so interesting? I just want to understand, like, you know, if you read that title, like, what made you click, you know?
I mean, people clicked because they saw the title that said addressing the fight allegations. Because I'm assuming they follow everything on Twitter, so that's why they're there. I mean, it's pretty obvious. I don't know why it's that hard to comprehend.
Steven seems more unhinged. Nah, leave Steven alone. Steven's okay. Steven is touring right now. Like, leave the guy alone. Let him enjoy. He's doing shows in New York and St. Louis, all over the place. Let the guy have some fun, please.
But Steven was the one who was tweeting, like, talking about hitting people, having a gun, knocking people out on Twitter. And he's not somebody who's not a public figure now. Once he joined that podcast, he became a public figure. So he's open to criticism. Now, I mean, are there some people who take things too far? Absolutely. But when he's responding to people on Twitter with stuff like that, of course people are going to talk about it as well.
They're 12-year-olds, Dennis. He probably People upset. They saying racist shit to Steven, and now they sweating. Yeah, yeah. People are disrespecting him a little too much. I mean, he is not homeless, man. Like, leave Steven alone. Honestly, like I understand that you guys like that there are like certain of these drama llamas like to attack me or like, but like, honestly, please leave the people that surround me like alone. Like Steven's a good guy, and all these nicknames that you're making for him, like this isn't like, I don't know what you think you're doing.
But again, once you put him on the podcast, he became a public figure, so people are going to talk about him. I mean, you're the one that decided to have this unhinged meltdown. Hey, lovely. We've only been live for about 17 minutes, and I think probably about 10 minutes when we started talking about things again. But if you wouldn't have had that unhinged meltdown and drama going on with Papa Gut, none of this would have happened. So you're the reason to blame for all the drama coming your way, which then you pulled Steven in by putting him on your podcast.
But it's not funny, and honestly, I mean, it's fucking racist. Like, why do
I don't understand how saying someone is homeless is racist. Like, that to me makes absolutely no sense.
you think it's appropriate to call him Skid Row Steve? Like, what makes you think just because of the way he dresses? Like, what makes you think like you're gonna associate him with poverty and drug addiction and, you know, like, it's serious shit that's happening in Skid Row. I don't know if you've ever seen it. Here, let me pull it up so you can look at it.
And here he's talking about Salvo calling Steve Skid Row Steve. Now, just because you're homeless and living on Skid Row also does not mean that you have a drug addiction. So I don't know why that's being thrown out there. Are there people that live there that do have that issue? Absolutely. But not everybody who is there has that issue. I'm not loving this guy putting his mates in drama and blame everybody else. Right? It's not at all. Right. As a black woman, I can tell you it's not racist. The man looks like a homeless hotep. I don't know what that is. And if he's cool with his aesthetic, there's nothing wrong with it. Yeah, when Salvo started calling him like homeless and Skid Row Steve, he was saying it because he said that clearly Dennis wasn't paying his employees. He's like, obviously you're not paying your employees enough to be able to get new clothes or to get food, because Tiana was talking about how she was going to a restaurant and buying like food that was leftovers or not picked up orders or something for like $6, and she just doesn't know what she's getting. And so he ran with that as Dennis doesn't pay his employees enough. So I don't know how the drug addiction came into that. I have no idea why race came into that, but that's what Dennis is now pushing it towards. I mean, I guess the connotation is that more minorities live in poor neighborhoods. I don't have data, but I'm assuming that's where that's where death's coming from. I mean, it could be, but I haven't seen anything from anybody bringing up race except for Steven saying that he's going to knock out Nazis and racists at the next roast. And Dennis is the one that's bringing up drug addiction. So Dennis isn't being serious. I can joke about whatever he wants, but when Salvo jokes, Dennis goes full on virtual signal mode. I kind of feel it's racist for Dennis to come from that perspective, but that's just my opinion. Yeah, I mean, you're stereotyping people, Dennis. Like, literally, Salvo's just saying he dresses like he's homeless. Doesn't mean that he has a drug addiction. The assumption from racists is that minorities are a majority in areas like Skid Row. So Dennis, yeah, I mean, I get it, like, but there's gonna be everyone there too at the same time. So, But are we also supposed to, at this point, when we're listening to Deaf Noodles, he says that everything is a joke and nothing is to be taken serious. So is this supposed to be a joke? Or are we supposed to take this serious? Because everything's a joke, remember? So now I'm getting even more confused on what's going on with his whole channel. That, I mean, I don't get it. Like, why is that even a thought unless you already have those biases? Dennis is a comedian, but he can't tell Salvo's is joking. We stand pancakes in this house. Yeah, throw some pancakes up in the chat for Salvo. Where's my girl Floptina? Floptina was here earlier. She might hop back in, but we had to cut the first stream short because I had to run and do something, but now we're back. Anyone watch Soft White Underbelly? Lime, I have no idea who that is. Dennis is a comedian, but pure comedy gold by Salvo hurts him.
You think it's a fucking joke? I mean, this is what you're comparing Steven to. I have a friend who shot a whole documentary about Skid Row, and so here, let's look at this. It's just somebody biking through it.
And on top of that, too, I feel like the reason that Salvo, I mean, I could be wrong, but my assumption is that he picked the phrase Skid Row Steve, obviously because it starts with an S, Skid Row, and then Steve starts with an S, so they go together. Just like later we'll bring up another one that got thrown out. And also because they live in Hollywood, where Skid Row is. So it wouldn't make sense if you called somebody in New York homeless and then called them like Skid Row Steve and he lived in New York, because he lives in New York, not California. But maybe that's just me. Wait, why are you not playing? Oh my god, did you see the controversy with Amanda Rabb? Dustin Daly did a really good video about that whole thing. Was that one that was posted like a couple months ago? Scuff Steve? Yeah, I mean, that's another one that works. He's seriously talking about a documentary on Skid Row. No, not you, Siri. Go away. Oh my god, Siri, stop it. Sloppy Steve, there you go. Why is this not played?
See if
it
I
is.
can find it. This is from 2022. So this is what you're comparing him to, okay? And like, it's a serious issue in Los Angeles. You know what I mean? Like, there are a lot of people who need like services from the city, need help. They're treated like lesser than. They can't live in the same spot for more than a few months. You know what I mean? Like, you know what happens to...
Yeah, I mean, there is a huge issue with homeless people in LA, like at Skid Row, 100%. But unfortunately, that's also everywhere. There was a thing here on the news that literally, oh god, it's like a month ago, someone poured gasoline on a homeless person at a bus stop and set them on fire at like 4 a.m. while they were sleeping. Like, it's terrible. I mean, but it happens everywhere. Again, to me, Skid Row Steve just goes with the name because of Steve. But I don't know why, again, it incorporates drug use.
To these people, and my friend shows this in his documentary. You should check it out. It's called discode, and it's a term that people use on the street to say that you're discombobulated. Essentially, it's a shortening of it. It's like an abbreviation of it. Essentially, there are a lot of people who are drug addicts, heroin addicts in the street, living homeless in LA, and it's when you get good heroin that you end up discoed. And he interviews a lot of people, and he kind of dives into the culture. But this is like, really sad, like that you're comparing like Steven to this. This is like it literally like racially profiling. I mean, why don't you call him something else? Why specifically Skid Row Steve?
I mean, I just explained my thought process behind it, but I mean, maybe if he had someone there to bounce some ideas back and forth off of, but I've been calling him Salty Steve because of his attitude. There you go. See, Danielle's got all of them. I can't act with Dennis. I can't with Dennis acting like the moral police. They're all wearing clothing. Sidekick Steven gets his clothes from the same vendor. Is this about Salvo's videos? No, but he's mentioning Salvo. Xylee said, you called me Sandy Vagina. Was that ageist? Xylee, I think it was. No wonder Dennis loses all of his debates. He's a walking, talking logical fallacy. Honestly, the only issue with Steve is that he's deaf Noodles yes man and can't see the can't see the wood for the trees. I don't know what that means. Racially profiling, bro, he needs to stop misusing words. Dennis has a lot of low-key racist thoughts because there's no way Dennis, homeless drug addict equals black. Yeah, it is a joke. They need to chill. They aren't the joke police. Yeah, well, and Xylee, like I said not too long ago, like, is this supposed to be a joke? Because remember, he says that everything he says is always a joke. So are we supposed to take this as a joke?
No, addiction is a symptom. Yeah, there's a lot. There are people who suffer from mental illness too. There's like
thanks for subscribing, Grace.
Help him, bro. Got the link to the doc? Yeah, I'll send you the link to my friend's doc.
Okay, so it's funny how he says that to leave him alone, because it's not funny to make fun of him. But then, where did I... Hold on. Let me go to my profile. I had it pulled up, but I think I closed it on accident. Oh, I think I went too far. Remember, guys, I'm a professional. Okay, right here. Okay. So remember, he said leave Steven alone. It's not funny.
Skid Mark Steve? Who's Skid Mark Steve? Oh, right. Why are you calling him that? Leave Steven out of this. This is between you and me. Steven's a good guy.
Oh, so it's funny to call someone else Skid Mark Steve, but until you realize that they were talking about your friend, then all of a sudden it's not funny.
Skid Mark Steve? Who's Skid Mark Steve? Oh, right. Why are you calling him that?
Like, literally was laughing at it, calling somebody Skid Mark Steve, but then you realize that it was your friend. You're like, oh, that's not funny. It's like, dude, you were literally just laughing 2 seconds ago.
He was looking for distribution. I'll drop it real quick. I don't know if he got it. This was before the pandemic.
Floptina, you got blocked.
This code.
Yeah, true. I mean, he's had a lot to say about people's ages in the past too, hasn't he?
Let me see if he got the. Oh, he screened it at the Brooklyn Film Festival too. Here, I'll link the trailer. And I mean, I can't play it because it actually shows like graphically, like people using. So, okay, yeah, I think you can rent it. How you guys be outwardly planning to go to the show and harass them and get shocked that Steven says play games if you want. I mean, yeah, and you have no idea. Like, this is what's publicly, like, people are so emboldened to do this. But there's so much more happening behind the scenes that you have no idea. It's not just that. Like, when I tell you that I get like hundreds of messages a day from people threatening me, people threatening to do different things to me. I get messages from even other creators.
So if you're getting messages from people, Dennis, here's my advice to you. You see this little button here that allows people to message you? Maybe close those DMs. And then you don't have to deal with it anymore. But instead, you choose to leave them open and allow people to send you messages. Like, should people be sending you those messages? No. But when they have the opportunity to do so, they're going to, unfortunately. But you could easily close those DMs to only people you follow, and then you don't have to worry about them anymore. Now, if another creator is sending you things, why aren't you calling them out? Like, if they're saying stuff like that to you, I would screenshot that and put that out and say, look what this person's doing. Like, you should not be dealing with that in DMs, especially from anybody, let alone other creators. And I don't think anybody would have an issue of you showing screenshots of people that are trying to say things like that to you that are creators. So, I mean, I would say release them.
Saying that they want to that they want to do certain things to my club. So, I mean, I have insurance, I have security, everything is like, following everything to the T, right? But it's just insane to me, like the lengths that people will go to. You threaten people, bro.
Right, Floptina? Probably. If he closes DMs, he can't use those messages to victimize himself. That's true. That's true. And he'd probably actually have to do research to find stories, because I feel like people just send him things and he just posts it. I don't even feel like at this point that he posts things. I don't think he looks for clips or anything. I think people just send them to him. Didn't he post something on IG about YouTubers? I don't know, but if somebody does know, let me know.
There's a big difference in me. First off, that barrel of the shotgun tweet was a joke. I've had to explain it so many times. Now, if you're talking about the shit that with Kavos,
Now, if it was a good joke, you wouldn't have to explain it at all. Just saying.
yesterday, what I was talking about. First off, the guy wants to fight me. If he wants to fight me, then let's do it. But let's do it as a street fight. I've said this before. Didn't you threaten people with a shotgun? When did I threaten people? I said, educate yourself at the end of the barrel of a loaded shotgun. First off, how is that a threat? Okay. Next, it's, you can educate yourself numerous ways at the end of the barrel of a loaded shotgun. Doesn't mean.
Oh, yeah, Floptina. I've seen him literally post a video, like, downloaded the video and reposted it instead of. Oh, hold on 1 second. Okay, sorry, that was the thing I had to go do earlier following up. So, I don't remember what I was saying. So, let's see here. Let me pull up the chat. If someone actually did that, he could send it to the local police and add it to swatted list. Yeah, he could definitely report those as well. One about murdering people is a funny joke, but Skidmark Steve requires us to learn about homelessness in his friend's documentary because that's serious, I see. Dennis is obviously the Andy Kaufman of our time, and we are just too uneducated and stupid to understand this his meta comedy genius. I think you called it, Flop Tina. I think you called it. Okay, sorry, I have to send something and then. Let's see here. Sorry, one sec. I have to send something through real quick. This is what happens when I have to life. Okay, so that's on. Let's see, phone number 3. Okay. Confirm. Please hold. Time-sensitive stuff is always so exciting. Okay, I think I'm almost done. And I really don't remember. What I was saying again. So we'll just continue on with the video. As long as this goes through. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Where are we at in the chat? What did I miss? Yes, he indeed the second coming of Neo-Datist humor. His genius will not be recognized until after his death. Rich Luck suggested Dennis was on that Hollywood Diet allegedly would explain his daily Twitter explosions a bit better, especially wanting to flat out murder Kavos. Be careful, Katie, or Dennis might steal your jokes. All I know is Steven single-handedly ending racism. I will pay Dennis to steal Katie's jokes. Okay, let's continue on here.
Mean that it got fired. It just means that it's loaded. There's like so much shit. Anyway, the guy's been tagging me. This motherfucker has been tagging me in tweets for like literally fucking weeks.
Okay, remember earlier in the tweet he said days. Now he's saying Kavos has been tagging him literally for weeks. Now, replying to somebody isn't necessarily a what is Kavos Yati Daff Noodles? Isn't a tag. You're literally, oops, just reply. So obviously, when you're replying to somebody, they're going to get a notification. Okay. You're not tagging them in something. You're literally just replying to that comment. So when we go back to the day after the fight, when he asked him to fight, and then the actual day of the fight where he mentioned possibly fighting Deaf Noodles, the only other tag that he did was it the 8th? I don't know. We went through all these in the other stream. I'll make sure like when I edit everything together, it works better. But literally, he's not tagging him in anything. Like, is he talking about you? Sure. But, I mean, this takes us back to January, the end of July, so a month ago. Like, this was when you started to have your breakdown, so of course he's going to be talking about you. Like, there's literally not weeks of him tagging you and things. Hey, Glammy. So, again, he's playing the victim to his own audience. He's pandering to his audience for sympathy.
Okay. Where's the punchline? I mean, in your face, I guess. Just look it up. You know. Anyway. This guy's been, like, tagging me. I want to fight him. I want to fight him. Here's the deal. I'm not going to go through the process of, like, putting up a fight and doing all this shit. And, like, I honestly, I don't want to go into business with him. That's ultimately what putting a fight is. You have to go into business with a guy and you...
No, you're literally just fighting them. You're not going into business with them.
You both have to promote it. You both have to go and train and do all this shit. I already train. I already, you know, exercise and do all this shit daily. Like, it's not going to change much of my routine. I just don't want to go into business with him, which is ultimately what a fight is. If he wants to fight, let's get it solved. Let's fight. But I'm not going into business with somebody for 6-7 months. Somebody that has clearly disliked.
I mean, it wouldn't be 6-7 months. I mean, literally, they did that Happy Punch promo thing in, like, what, 2 weeks or something? Like, it's not going to be 6-7 months. And you're promoting it because you're going to make money off of it. That's why you promote it. You're not in business with him. So I don't understand why he thinks you're in business with him. Right, Danielle? Not the home gym.
Likes me, talks a lot of shit about me. So, like, what benefit is that to me? I'm going to make what? Let's say I make 10 grand. It's not worth the money. I'm going to make 10 grand in 7 months. Are you fucking kidding me? I can make more money than that in a fucking week if I do the job. And it's just going to...
But if you're doing all this stuff anyways, training and all this stuff, it's not like you're doing anything additional that you wouldn't do before besides putting out a tweet about the fight. So it's an extra 10 grand, probably more. I mean, I know that Kavos said that they wouldn't be the main event, but I feel like a lot of people would tune in to watch it. So they would definitely probably be getting paid more even if they weren't the title card, you know?
Pull me away from my job, okay? Seriously. So, yeah, that's why I'm not going to go into business with this guy. He says, oh, I have a bunch of other offers. Go to your other offers then. You want to fight me? Let's get this solved. I'll buy the ticket. I'll go to fucking England, and I'll fight you in the street. And as long as he doesn't press charges, or we can go somewhere where he can... There are a bunch of places on YouTube channels. I can pull one up. There's like a bunch of YouTube channels, too, that specialize in street fights. Street beefs. Here, look. There's a whole channel dedicated to fights. Street beefs. Right there. You can go on street beefs. Let's go on street beefs, okay? But I'm not going to go through the fucking process.
But you don't think that those people have to promote it? That those people aren't training for it? Like, I feel like they're still getting compensation for it, so...
Process of, like, doing all that shit, putting on a corny-ass fucking event with this asshole. That's it. Like, that's it. That's my thing. Yeah, I mean, if I want to fight, if he wants to fight me, I want a fight to the end. I want a Kimbo Slice style fight. That you just fight until the other person gives in. Nobody comes in and stops the fight because the other guy's hurt, because something else happened. Until it's over, it's over.
Danielle, right? He wants a world star fight. But here's the thing, though. Say they do end up doing that, and Dennis is the one that gets hurt. How long before some kind of lawsuit comes out from it? Because I don't know. I feel like something would. Maybe that's just me, but you want to go until somebody gives in. But if that person is you, then I bet you wish that somebody was there to stop the fight.
You ever watch those Kimbo Slice fights? Kimbo literally punched a guy's eye out of his skull. That's the type of fight. That's the type of fight. I mean, he wants to fight. That's how I want to fight. That's it. To the death. Yes, to the death. If you lose,
yeah, right there, Lovely Bones. He just said it. He wants a fight to the death. Pretty sure that's not legal, but okay. Yeah, exactly, KT. That is unhinged.
lose a street fight, then that's more embarrassing. Hey, it is what it is.
I mean, but if you lose that street fight, Dennis, you're not going to be around, apparently, because you want to go to the death. He's suing for a tweet. He's sure pressing assault charges. Right? Yeah, if you're going to sue over a tweet, you're going to press assault charges. I would agree. Danielle.
But that's what it is. Those are my thoughts on it. You can like it or lose it. Dennis, your fans are literal children, LOL. Teach them how to handle conflict better. Yeah. What, you're telling me now I'm not handling conflict better? I mean, this is like somebody who says he wants to do this for entertainment. I'm not offering to fight everyone out there. This is one guy who has been tagging me in like you go through his DMs, his tweets. Go look through it right now. It's been fucking weeks, maybe even months that he's been trying to fight me.
We literally went through the tweets together. It has not been weeks. It has not been months. Again, he's pandering to his audience for sympathy at this point. It's sad.
Bro, I got better shit to do. You want to fight me? Let's get this resolved. Let's do it. Like two adult men. Just let it all out in the ring.
He seems unaware how Kimbo Slice ended up. Caller, I have no idea what happened. Please let us know.
You are so unathletic, though. Chelsea, how the fuck do you know that? You're basing off of seeing me sitting down. 99% of the people who watch me don't even know my fucking height. I post a picture of myself on Twitter, and like people are like, "Oh, you're tall. How the fuck are you so tall?" Bro, just fucking relax.
I also do love, too, how he's only replying to the people that are being negative in the stream and not anybody else. Typical Dennis.
Okay, you're so unathletic. Like, I don't have to prove anything to you, first off. Oh my god, the episode is them being in the desert, like just like Dennis was. What episode? Wait, what episode are you talking about? Dude, your height has nothing to do with fighting.
Hey, Terrence. You're just watching Beavis and Butthead in the background? Oh my god.
Yeah. Okay. You existing, get under people's skin. Yeah, I know. This person has this is how you know this person has no idea that height has an influence in fighting, because
I think at this point it's pointless to actually cover him. It's obvious he's doing tough guy internet guy thing now because all the hate he gets. But the question is, should we give him the attention? I mean, I just find it entertaining. I mean, it's just such a mess at this point that it's going to be entertaining. I think after this next roast that happens on Friday, when Salvo goes out there, and the other people that are going, I probably won't cover the roast anymore either, unless somebody else big goes out there. But I feel like most people aren't going to cover the roasts anymore. But obviously, if he goes on some deranged Twitter rant again, I'm sure we'll talk about it because it's highly entertaining. Wait, there's another roast? Yeah, lovely. There's another roast this Friday. They're doing another one this Friday. A tiny person that can fight can take out a massive person that can't. Exactly, Max. Or Mox, sorry. I should just say Josie. That'd be easier.
Reach is everything. You absolute not smart person at all.
Yeah, reach is good, but if you don't have the accuracy to land a punch, your reach isn't going to matter if the person moves out of the way. Because that's how he gets any money from platform. Only people covering him and hating on him. He became Keem. The thing with Keem is he interacts with people behind the scenes, and he's also he's funny. Yeah, I mean, people are gonna hate watch anybody no matter what, but I feel like a lot more people watch stuff about him than actually watch him at this point. I mean, even for the roast, I think he had like what 300 some people max at the roast at one point, and between all the people streaming that I'm aware of, there were over 2,000 people watching the streams about the roast live versus watching the actual roast itself.
Okay, Jay Shabs, you're not very bright, and you just gave yourself away. Because reach, okay, reach. Okay, I can reach you here. You know what that means? That means I can stay back and just pop you. Boom. So I saw Dennis try to do 10 push-ups once. He did 2 and cried. He loves crying. Yep. That's me. Reach and power. Yep. Um, how can you be a pro fighter if it's not in your Twitter bio? I'm not a pro fighter. Never said I was. Um, Dennis is like Murray fighting Yuri in the plane.
Oh,
What is
not the
that?
Twitter bio. Not the
Everyone is
Twitter
a pro
bio.
online. Yep. Everyone is a pro online. Don't pop me, bro. This guy has never watched the UFC. Bro. I'm literally Brazilian. I grew up on Hoisey Gracie, man. Those motherfuckers, they have gyms everywhere in Brazil, bro. They're like Brazilian royalty.
I mean, just because you're Brazilian doesn't mean you can fight. Okay.
You have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. I was just thinking about it the other day. The fight where Shamrock punched the guy's neck after knocking him down. You remember that? I think he got banned from the sport afterwards. Was it Shamrock or was it someone else? This was back in the day. It was he knocked the guy out and then he punched him in the throat. And the reason why that's dangerous.
Oh no, Floptini saying that the people that own the gyms are royalty or something.
Is because you could essentially break someone's neck doing that. UFC neck punch. It was after he knocked him out. The guy was on the ground and he just went boom like that. Can we bring back Celebrity Deathmatch? Yes. Yeah. You sound scared, to be honest. You know a grown man won't come to America. Here's the
Oh my god. I gotta remember to keep unmuting myself. Okay, so Tara said he makes being Brazilian a part of his personality, not the culture or anything, just the phrasing of I'm Brazilian. Now, I'm not very culturally versed, so correct me if I'm wrong, but what would his nationality be? It's not Brazilian, right? Like, he's from Brazil, but when you go and like check off the box for, when you're filling out a form, you always have, like Caucasian, like Asian, Native American slash like Alaskan Native, African American, Hispanic. Those are the boxes that you have to check off. So would he be Hispanic? Like, I don't know. Because he always points out the fact that he's Brazilian. Is it just other? Latino counts, Latino white, Latino. Okay, so if you're from Brazil, then you would be considered Latino. No, he isn't speaking Spanish. Well, yeah, because he speaks Portuguese, because that's the main language in Portugal. But if two people moved from, say, France, okay, and they're white and they have a child in Brazil, does the child then say they're Brazilian? One thing Miranda actually got right. Yeah, you're white, bro. Even your team is trying to tell you you're an idiot. I think you'd be Latino. Hispanic usually means Spain slash Spanish. Yeah, Spanish isn't spoken in Brazil. Right, Hispanic is Spanish speaking. That refers to citizen to Portuguese. So you'd say that you're Portuguese? See, I think that's another big issue is that he always like brings up this Brazilian card, and then that's just like where it is. I would think they'd have an option to say that they are Hispanic. I know a ton of people. I know a ton of Brazilian people who are white. Some of them look Eastern European, French ethnicity, nationality Brazilian. Let's just call him an idiot. Problem solved. True, Terrence. So, I don't know. It's just something I was thinking about because he always brings up, I'm Brazilian, but it's like, okay, but you are what? I don't know. Random thought. Oh, God, my dog's in here with his dino. John Pool's got the right idea. Yes, for once.
Thing, Christina, I offered to pay to go to his country. Okay, you know the risk I'm running to go to his country. I'll pay. I'll go to his fucking country. I'll go to England. I told him I'll book the flight today. I was in a flight coming back to LA yesterday. I said I'll book the flight today. I'll book the flight on the day, Tuesday today. I'll be out there within the week. Okay, you know how much more dangerous that is for me going to a foreign country where I know literally nobody on his turf. I'll fucking do it. If Dennis boxed Kavos, I'd feel so icky. He's making the right move by avoiding that shit show.
Yes, I can raise the volume a little bit. Give me one sec here. I mean, again, I don't know why he wants to go to a different country and have an illegal fight that one of you or both of you can be arrested for. I mean, it just sounds stupid. It just sounds so stupid. It depends on what the options are because he's Latino. Some you have to check different kinds of boxes. We can all just call Dennis idiotic. Just theorizing. But does Dennis put so much emphasis on culture and race because he's bigoted? Because he's a bigoted jerk that just can't admit that to himself? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, but you asked to go fight him to the death. Dude who would agree to that, right? So he's the tougher guy now. Like, no one cares that you're a Brazilian dude. Dennis in a British jail is a funny image, though. That's true. Maybe we can get a live stream from there.
Sounds like a money grab, and Dennis avoiding that mess. Like I said, I don't want to go into business with this guy. This is what a lot of people don't understand. When you're putting up a fight with somebody, you're like going into business with them. Not like in the UFC, like in the YouTuber sense. I'm going into business with this person essentially, and I'm having to promote the fight, having to be ready for the fight, go through all the commission shit. Figuring out the events, or if somebody else is handling it, still like having an idea of what the fuck is going on. There's like a whole lot of shit that I just don't want to do. I'm not interested in working with any of the people who said they want to be a part of this. I have zero interest in it.
I mean, I don't really know technically if he'd be able to even do it with the lawsuit with Keemstar, but I just feel like he doesn't want to put in the work. It's not like it's even that much work. He says he's training every day. Like, he already works out. The only thing that you'd have to do is tweet about it, and that's it. Get your money.
Zero. So you would do an MMA fight. I would fight him in the street just to get it done. If he wants to fight, that's how I'm doing it. I'm not.
Right, Flop Tina? He's not ready for a boxing match, but he's ready for a bare knuckle street fight. Okay.
Not going into business with him, okay? Not going into business with him. Kavos made.
Yeah, I think that, if he left, here's the thing, too, is that anybody that he ever meets is going to be able to Google his name now and see all of the drama that's happened online. So it's just going to follow him around now for the rest of his life, too.
Made this guy cry before without even touching him. Bro, say whatever you want, man.
Yeah, dude, we literally saw the video. You were like on the verge of tears talking about Kavos destroying your channel.
Dennis, I'm a little behind on the stream. You talking about the Kavos, and this is why people dislike Eduardo. I'm gonna say it in Portuguese. Eduardo Pedreiro. Look, bro, here's the deal. I don't give a shit. Okay? There's nothing I can do. Like, what do you want, man? Seriously, like you want. Here's the thing. This is a quagmire, a literal quagmire, because if I don't respond, people will continue to post videos about me, even when I don't do anything. I did a roast, which was for my fans, and I got literally excoriated on the internet for doing it. So
wait, what does excoriated mean? Excoriated. Censor or criticize severely. Okay, but he said that his roast was a success, and it was the best thing that's ever happened. So why would you be criticized about that? That makes no sense.
So, like, what do you want me to do? Like, you're essentially telling me to...
Right, I did the roast for my fans, not telling people to pull up or shut up and see if you could handle the heat, bitch. I mean, those are exact quotes from him. But he did it for his fans. I know. We'll have to see how many times this week he uses excoriated, because I swear, I feel like somebody bought him a word of the week calendar.
Disenfranchise myself by not having conversations, by not being a part of the conversations that people are having about me. Like, people are literally...
Hold on, let's just back that up there a second.
What do you want me to do? Like, you're essentially telling me to disenfranchise myself by not having conversations, by not being a part of the conversations that people are having about me.
So, by not responding to the drama, like we tell all other creators to not do, like telling Trisha Paytas to not respond to the drama, telling Gabby Hanna to not respond, telling, the vlog squad, like everyone's always like, why did you guys have to make this public? Like, you don't have to respond when somebody puts a video out about you or a tweet out about you. You can literally just ignore it.
Like, people are literally talking about me incessantly all day.
Like what you've been doing on your channel for the past 2 years, talking about all these creators, making, 50 plus videos about Trisha Paytas, about Keemstar, just nonstop. James Charles, Jeffree Star. Literally, that's what your entire channel is about. But do those people clap back at you and make hate videos about you? No, they just ignore it.
And you're demanding that I don't give out my side of the story. And you know what happens when that happens? It's just a bunch of people like saying shit, and it gets crazier and crazier, and my side is never out there. At least I know that if I give my side, then the people who actually fuck with me know what I'm about.
Like the people who don't have parasocial relationships with you? Yeah, sure. Okay, if you say so. But when you reply to somebody who says something to you, they're most likely going to reply again, and then it's a never-ending cycle. But your entire content on your channel is exactly what you're saying is happening to you. So you're living like this giant hypocrisy.
That's really what it is. I'm not looking to gain...
Exactly, Tara. He's literally complaining about what he's done to others. So weird. The lack of self-awareness today is so funny.
To gain new followers from this shit. I'm just looking to get my side out. Because there's so many people going gossiping and making up shit about me that I think that the people who fuck with me and like my content and like me and like to watch the shit that I make, I think that they're entitled to know what I think about these situations. And honestly, I'm responding in a very level-headed way. I'm not like...
Excuse me? He's responding in a very level-headed way. That's probably the funniest thing that he's ever said. I mean, he's telling people to educate themselves at the end of a loaded barrel of a shotgun. He's telling Kavos that he wants to end his existence. He wants to make his eye pop out of his head. He wants to murder him. I mean, all of those sound extremely level-headed. And then his sidekick is saying that he has a gun, he's going to be punching out Nazis, he's going to hit people. Yeah, all this seems so level-headed.
Screaming. There are people on the internet, somebody even mentioned somebody earlier, who like have meltdowns because somebody takes a minute to get to what they want to hear about. Like, I'm responding the way that I respond, and that's ultimately it. Like, people are having conversations about me, and like honestly, I have to be able to talk and get my side out. That's ultimately it.
Hey, let's do a quick poll in the chat. Press 1 if you think that Dennis has been level-headed, or press 2 if you think that he is not. Let's just take a quick poll of the audience and see if the audience think that either 1, he has been level-headed, or 2, he has not been level-headed. KT Lady 69 was not an option. Damn it, Terrence. Doing videos where he tells everyone he's talking to his therapist about Keemstar. Yes, Dennis, you're very well mentally. 3, because I'm doing this intentionally. Okay, I'll take that. Floptina with the 69, Taylor Swift's 22s. Yeah, I mean, besides like the random off numbers that people are throwing out, not a single person is saying level headed. All I could think of when you said one or two was the eye doctor. Well, I say three because he's totally convinced that he's level headed. True. I mean, he believes that he is level headed, but clearly he's not, according to the poll, the very scientific poll we just hosted in the chat. Maybe if he tells himself that enough, he thinks it will come true. Well, I mean, he does continuously say that he is a comedian, so I mean, it's worked for him so far, I guess.
So this brand Muel is
There's 61 people in here. Not one person jumped in with a one. Right, Tara? Not one person even trolled with a one. We are all about science here.
truly a troll, bro. You're a real troll. This person is just like, holy shit, bro. Like, how do you? I want to genuinely know, like, how do you have?
Oh, Lovely Bones, was it? Was that satire? Was he being satirical with his statement saying that he's level-headed? No, see, I don't think so. No, I think he seriously thinks he's being level-headed.
Any enjoyment in your life whatsoever? Like, this is how you spend your time. Like, I'm here because I want to interact with my fans, but you hate me.
I'm here because I want to interact with my fans, but you're here because you hate me. And yet the only people that you were interacting with are literally the people that you say hate you. Does that make sense to anyone? All of his chat that's going across the screen, he's only pulling out the comments of people who are sending hate comments. He is not reading any other comments.
Obviously, clearly, you're in my chat trolling, and you come here to waste your life doing this. I mean, I genuinely want to understand the pleasure that you get out of this, because to me, that's just foreign. That's just so incredibly foreign. It's just so foreign to be this negative.
Wait, but in his own video where he was talking about how this gets him hard and the way that he's acting online, he's doing the exact same thing online on Twitter as he's now accusing people of doing in his chat, and they're weird. Like, he's doing the exact same thing. He's literally like the king of hypocrisy.
Of a person, it's just, it must hurt. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. No, I'm a fan of commentary. I love the community. Okay, so I mean, there are like 50 commentary channels. I'm just wondering why you specifically choose to come here and waste your time doing this. It's a serious question. You should ask yourself, because I'm out here living my fucking life.
Okay, but again, he waited for that one person who's sending him hate messages to reply, ignoring everybody else who is saying things in the chat. And he chooses to wait and focus on that one person instead of interacting with his fans that are so graciously there to support him. Why would you be there to support him when he's not even going to talk to you, when he's just going to call out the people in the chat that disagree with him? He's so happy, guys. He's the happiest he's ever been. Can't you tell? Exactly, Lovely. He's living his life. 100% Amber. Yep.
I got a business. I have a beautiful building in the heart of Los Angeles. I just went to an amazing festival.
Wait, beautiful building in the heart of Los Angeles? Didn't he say in one of his other videos that his building's in a sketchy part of town?
I shot a super fun video. I had a great adventure. I'm like living my life. And you're here I mean, stop responding and ignore all of them and let them say whatever. You know,
Um, yeah, now his own chat is calling him out for it.
you keep responding, we'll give them more content. I understand that. At the same time, I've been dealing with this shit for so long that honestly, I mean, that's why I left it for the end of the stream. I did an hour and 45 of me talking about other shit. And now I'm talking about it. It's the last 15 minutes and I'm talking about it.
No, see, you did that to get the watch time on the video. That's why. It's like when you put somebody on your thumbnail in a video and you have multiple topics in the video, you save that topic for the last one, so then people either will watch through the entire video waiting for the topic to appear, or they might skip to the other part of the video and maybe see something else that would also increase the watch time. You left it for the end for a reason. I'm so convinced Dennis is happy with how happy he is telling us he is happy. A happy person who is unbothered and so happy, right? This is like if Harvey Lennon's from TMZ was getting hate for him to say, "I'm living my life. Don't worry about mine, bro. You're living your life, but revolved around others for so long." Yeah, Harvey Levin. Yeah, like, and he's so mad that people are talking about him, but literally that's what his entire channel's content is him talking about other people. I'm extremely unbothered, right? It's the people who are always saying that they're unbothered that are the most bothered.
And honestly, it's just I have to be able to get my side out there because these people are not going to stop. I mean, they're people who legitimately in a span of 5 months made 21 videos about me. Like, that's fine.
Okay, yeah, he's talking about Papa Gut making videos about him, but again, they were all about different situations or updates to situations. But in the same span of 5 months when that happened, he made 40 videos minimum with Trisha Paytas in the thumbnail. That doesn't even mean that she wasn't mentioned later in the video if she wasn't in the thumbnail, but there's 40 videos in 5 months of Trisha Paytas in the thumbnail. So what you're doing, you did twice as much as what this person did on you. So, hi, hypocrite.
You know, do it. But I feel like I'm entitled to get at least my side out there so that people can understand it.
Exactly, Glammy. He's not even saying his side. He's just complaining and saying excuses for and being mean to people. Exactly.
Because I see how the game of cordless telephone is played, you know? There's like a lot. Like, there's a lot. Like, people are even beyond like making assumptions about like there's some
Right, yeah, the Papa Gut videos were topics, were also topics not about him personally. Mm-hmm. And when you involve somebody personally into a topic, they're obviously going to have a lot more to say than the outside perspective of people just watching two people go at it at the same time.
somebody calling me. I have to get off soon, folks. I'm getting call after call now. But there's what's up, Gay Rancher? How you doing? Red Bar is watching always. Well, good for him. I mean, I don't watch him. I don't have time to do that, but good for him. I like hearing Dennis's side. Feels more authentic than a lot of YouTube. I try to give my side. This is what I can do. You know what I mean?
Side?
This is my sheesh. This person is really here's the deal. This is
Again, he's just watching the one person in the chat that's criticizing him over and over again.
I'm gonna leave it at this, and I just got like it's just you give some of these people attention, maybe they don't get attention at home, and they keep feeding off of it. People mistake commentary for just talking needless shit online, and if they're the bar as if they're the bar comedy. Yeah, I agree. So I understand the people who are my fans and followers who say like don't stop responding and this and that. Like I have to at least get my word out. You know, sometimes I do it in like a funny way. I try to make it into a joke, and it gives people more fodder for this shit.
But what about the way that you've been responding to people and calling people out is comedic? It makes absolutely no sense. No sense at all.
But at the end of the day, like I just can't like stop, like honestly, because like I said, it's just been ramping up. So it's like you know, more and more, and like if
Yeah, it's just ramping up more and more because you keep doing stupid shit over and over again. This is the results of your own actions. Like, how do you not understand that?
and I'm not even responding to all of it. Like at this point, I mean, there was a point last week that there were legitimately about 10 videos a day being made about me on YouTube alone. So I can't even like respond to all that shit. Like there are legit YouTubers with over 1 million or close to 1 million subscribers who made videos, 2 or 3 videos about me, and I haven't responded to them. I don't have time, you know? Please live stream the roast. I will do it. We're live streaming the roast. So focus on your goals, man. Yeah, I agree. I am focused on my goals. I'm still building stuff. I'm still working my butt off, you know? So it's you know, I respond to the stuff that I think I should respond to, and I responded the way that I think I should.
Right, Floptina. How does his dad have these Hollywood connections and can't get him a decent PR rep to tell him to chill? I mean, how does his dad have these Hollywood connections and couldn't get him an acting career? I would assume because he's not a good actor, just like he's not a good comedian. No one's trying to stop Dennis from getting his word out. Go on, Dennis. Say what you gotta say. It's just so bad we got a clown on it. Yeah, say what you gotta say, but people are gonna call you out on your BS. Thanks for the super chat, weird caller. Let's see here. As a dog returneth to his vomit, so a fool returneth to his folly. Proverbs 26:11. Thank you, thank you. He probably failed all his auditions.
Not even fucking sex is as good as this shit.
Oh my god! Even when he gets a positive respond, he gets all the offensive. Wow. Never reflect on being. Does he ever reflect on this being what he has been doing to other YouTubers? Apparently not, Katie. Apparently not. Acting like a dumbass never requires lessons. That's true.
You know, and I'd say respond and ban like Hassan. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I've been kind of leaving it up to the mods. I honestly, like, I don't care that much about like people in the chat if they're like really this desperate to be trolling. I honestly feel like trolls like lose interest really quickly when they see that like they're not getting their desired outcome. But you know, with some people, I know that the desired outcome is just to get a response. But yeah, I guess that could be a strategy I could use. I honestly just want to get my word out there as far as everything that's being said, because there's a lot that's being said about me right now. I don't know what caused it, because
What? I don't know what caused it. He literally just said, I don't know what caused it. Why all these people are talking about me. Let's back it up so we can hear that one more time.
strategy I could use. I honestly just want to get my word out there as far as everything that's being said, because there's a lot that's being said about me right now. I don't know what caused it, because you go.
Yeah, I don't know what caused it. Like, he literally has zero self-awareness that he has no idea what caused people to be talking about him.
Go back to May, people were barely even talking about me. It was like here and there.
Okay, back to May. Well, if we go back further than May, February is when the first drama with Papa Gut happened. So there was a lot going on with him back then. And then the end of May, wasn't that with the second situation with Papa Gut? Let me pull up a video here real quick. Let's see here. I think I made a video about that, didn't I? Let's pull up I'm pretty sure I made a video about that whole situation. Or at least I did a live about it. Where is Def Noodles breakdown about Papa Gut? That was like 4 weeks ago. So when was that? Math is hard. So that would have been the end of July. Okay, so between February and July, yes, in May, nobody was talking about you because you weren't acting like an idiot. But in July, everyone was talking about you. And in February, everyone was talking about you. So yeah, you go back to May, there probably wasn't very many people talking about you, but I'm sure there still was. But the fact that he still says he has no idea why any of this is happening. He wasn't even on Hassan's side. He was taking Sam Hyde's side, saying he's a comedian and then making jokes just like him about YouTubers. It's sad about his dad. Well, I mean, it definitely is sad if it's true. I mean, there's been rumors circulating around that it's not true, so I hope that wouldn't be something that he would lie about. The look in his eyes, how did this happen? BTW always hated this guy because he's always defending Ethan. Just for the chat to know, I'm not giving excuses, just pointless at this point. You're good, Stan. His continuous downfall all year has happened because of his inability to learn from the last time he effed up, 100%. Because I don't even think he's funny enough to be like Keemstar or something, or some weird personality online. He literally never made me smile or laugh, so I won't give him the hate he desperately wants. The point is laughing at how unaware and ridiculous Dennis is. This is actually the funny part of all this. It was pretty much after he got corrected for being short with Papa Gut on the first interview. He didn't like commentators going in on him. Yeah. And that's really when all of it started, besides him getting called out for the stuff before, so.
But now over the last like 2-3 months, it's been like almost every day, like everything that I post, it turns into some kind of thing. So like, you know, if it's like something bigger and like it's somebody like whatever.
Like, does he not realize what he's posting? Like, did you forget about that 6-hour Twitter Spaces that you did to try to defend yourself against the Papa Gut situation? Like, did he forget all that happened? Does he just block it out of his memory? What exactly did he say about Papa Gut? He said that Papa Gut looked like a pedophile. He insinuated that Papa Gut wasn't joking about having, or the other one is that Papa Gut was making a satirical joke about Andres Lopez, who was in trouble for talking to underage people, and he said, thank you, Andre Lopez, for the advice, whatever. If she's old enough to bleed, she's old enough to breed, something like that, as a joke. And then Papa Gut took that, or then Def Noodles took that and said that that Papa Gut wasn't joking about it and that he was being serious about it.
I'll respond. I'll share my thoughts. Please do one joke from your set. Pay the ticket and then you get to watch it. Otherwise, just wait until I release my half hour. A majority of the people who are actively hating.
Oh, we're getting a half-hour stand-up special from Dennis? Oh, that'll be interesting.
Are definitely spending their time on trolling than making anything. At least Dennis is being creative and isn't afraid to fail. Yeah, yeah. I mean, we just went to Burning Man, folks. That was like so cool to do. I'm so grateful that I got to do that and share that with all of you. And that this weekend we're gonna do the roast battle. We're gonna do a lot of really cool shit. So somebody said, Dennis, I am from England. You have a friend here if you ever come over and need it. I appreciate that, Turpek. Dude, it will make them boil if you don't let them in. I agree. I know. It's just like I went by the route of like not responding at all for.
Tara said, imagine playing the moral police because someone made a joke about homelessness and you think that's undermining its seriousness, but you can call someone a pedo as a joke. Exactly.
For like so long, and it kind of just like.
Oh my god, S said he's gonna be doing a half hour of Lizzo songs. Probably.
I don't know how to describe it. It just. There were so many like things that got said that I could have had my side out there, and it just like blew up into such a weird way. And like, I don't know. I like, honestly, this is one thing that was kind of like weird for me when I first started getting this kind of attention. I was hold up, I got somebody at the door.
Okay, and then he comes back and just basically ends the stream and doesn't really say anything else. So that's the whole situation with what's going on with Def Noodles. Anyone think he's lurking in chats? It would not surprise me at all, caller. Either him or Steven. 100%. I mean, Steven's been in Xylee's chat, so it wouldn't surprise me if they were lurking in the chats. But, you know, they'll come into a stream and hate watch and give us a view and then accuse us of hate watching them when literally reporting on them is what we do for work. So you're doing it for free but making fun of us for doing it for work. And then when they were talking about everyone watching the stream for the roast battle, he made fun of us all getting together and having like a group of all of us watching it and going over it, and called us losers for not being out on a date on a Friday night at 8 p.m. or Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern, because we're all losers and all we do is care about what they're doing. But yet we were all working while we're doing it. So what about your fans, quote unquote, that were at home on a Friday night watching it? Are you calling them all losers too? Because we were working. We weren't just sitting there giving you a hate view. Lizzo has more talent in a single sneeze than Dennis could ever hope to sniffle. He didn't even let his viewer finish watching Beavis and Butthead during all that. Oh my god, Terrence. How sad is it? Or how sad is that? It's like back in the day when old ladies would eavesdrop on a party line, right? It's so weird to call someone a loser for doing the same thing you're doing / just recently used to do, right? Yeah, I mean, his whole content of his channel is watching people that he necessarily does not like. That's what you do as a commentator / drama channel. Like, you're watching people that you don't like or you don't agree with. Like, you're doing the exact same thing. But that's basically everything that we have that's going on with Def Noodles. Let's see if he's tweeted anything else out. How about that? Let's see here. Someone said, "You mean when you got angry and threatened to murder Kavos?" And he replies and said, "That offer is still on the table. That is, if he has the balls to agree to a street fight." So he's still doubling down on it. Still doubling down on it. Let's see. Is Kavos saying anything else? No, just retweeting people replying to that. He doesn't want to be in business with me. Okay. Yeah. So that's all that's going on with that. It was that Noodles gross. I don't miss Twitter. Yeah, Terrence, you're not missing much. Ralph is unironically funnier than him, Stan. This is true. Ralph. Oh God, Ralph who? You talking about Ethan Ralph? I believe it's even worse than comparing him to Keem. He became Ethan Ralph, but even Ralph is funnier than him. I knew it. I gotta grab dinner. It was fun. Bye, lovely. Have a good night. We'll see you on the next one. He's literally projecting. I think he's ashamed he knows more about drama than comedy. Could be. Them some soggy noodles. Yeah, I believe Ralph, even freaking Ralph is funnier than him. So, Andrew Tate is funnier than Dennis. I mean, here, we'll do another chat poll. Who do you think has more self-awareness about themselves? Do 1 for Dennis or 2 for Andrew Tate? Who is more self-aware? 1 for Dennis or 2 for Andrew Tate? Oh, damn, that's actually hard. Two. I can't vote on this. I don't know who Andrew Tate is. Oh, you're good, Terrence. Yeah, Andrew Tate's the guy that has Hustler University that's going to get people their pimp and hose degrees. Yeah, so, I mean, looks like everyone's saying 2s. 2s. So Andrew Tate is more self-aware than Def Noodles is. 3, I believe both of them. They just pretend to not have. Yeah. I mean, I feel like, I don't know. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. I mean, both of them think they're always right about everything and that what they say is the correct thing, so. Yep. All right, so next thing that we're going to go over then is the interview that Gideon did with Jake Lucky and ISHOWSPEED came into the call. You know, if you don't know who these people are, just a quick background story. Jake Lucky basically just reports on more like gaming drama from what I can tell. And ISHOWSPEED is a streamer, obviously, and just like streams like Minecraft and other games like that. And he did a Minecraft stream of a thing called Jenny's Mod that had some adult behavior in it, and ended up showing it on part of it on stream. And so then Jake Lucky then took a video that either he took or somebody sent to him and tweeted it out, which then led to ISHOWSPEED getting a week suspension from being able to stream on YouTube, which at the same time also made him miss the ability to stream him hitting 10 million subscribers. And the kid's only 17. Like, he's 17 and hit 10 million subscribers, and he couldn't even celebrate that with his fans. So a lot of people are calling out Jake because they said that it was racially motivated. because ISHOWSPEED. Oh, hold on one sec. ISHOWSPEED is a black creator, so they were saying that it's emotionally was racially motivated. So this is like the little interview. Now I don't know if this part is the correct part. I did take screenshots of the stream to be able to pick out which parts to talk about. So one part, Keem jumps in. So I have 3 screenshots. So this is the first one. So we'll see if I'm in like the right area of the conversation.
See, no funny stuff. That's Speed down there. But do you have any questions for me, Jake?
Yeah, just the last couple.
Okay, just kidding. That was the first time that he called in and didn't go through, so we'll jump up to this one and see if this is the correct one. I think that he calls into this one but then leaves, so then we'll hop into another one.
Some ish. Oh, that's the man right there himself. Mr. Speed. Yo, what's up? What's up, Speed?
Yep. Hello?
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 All right, Katie trying to get telling Gideon to come arrest her. Ooh, get it.
Is that
Can you
Aiden?
hear me?
Oh, that's Speed. What's up, Speed? We can hear you. Can you hear us?
What is he joining on? iPhone 7?
I'm not gonna lie, there is something because when he FaceTimed me earlier, it wasn't the best either. Man, I'm low-key wish he didn't join at that moment, man. I was
Yeah,
going.
you were kind of getting heated, huh?
I know, but
Where's
he
the
low-key
next time stop
saved me
here?
a little bit. I would've said some crazy stuff.
Yeah, it's best to be safe.
Hey man, if you haven't already, bro, be sure to hit that big join button right now. You guys,
Still Caption, he's definitely lying about this.
you don't think that's Speed?
No, I do believe you.
Hey,
but
Jake, I got something to say, man.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, that is him.
Hey,
Hey,
man.
how
I
you
got
doing?
something to say, dog.
Wait, can you stick around for a little bit though?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Yo, did you? You know who you are, right? You know what you did, right? You know.
Lex, I am not starting all over. We actually even had to take a break because I had to run an errand real quick.
You're gonna have to remind me of what instance.
So I don't know. Come on, man. Don't act like that. You know what you did. I mean, like, come on. Let's not act like you didn't know. You don't know what you did, bro.
I love the fact that Speed is treating him like he's the parent and Jake is the child, and your parents are like trying to just get you to fess up to what you did. He's like, you know what you did. You know what you did.
Come
Wait.
on, bro.
I just need to know real quick which one you're talking about. I've tweeted about you a couple of times, so.
Wait, Speed, before
No, I agree, Lex, too. I mean, the kid's only 17, so I get it. Like, IShowSpeed is not somebody that I would watch. I understand why he has such a big following because he does crazy things on the streams and stuff, like when he set the fireworks off in his room. I get it. But somebody who's constantly like, screaming into the camera and stuff like that, like, even I have a hard time sometimes watching Keemstar because I literally just feel like he's screaming at me all the time. So I don't watch a lot of it, but I understand why he has a following. I get it.
we continue, everybody in chat thinks this isn't you. So is there any, you don't have to show your face the whole time, but if there's any way you could show us something, a tattoo or anything, thank you.
Wait, Floptina, are you gonna cheat on Chris the Narc with Gideon? Do I need to screenshot that and send it to Chris and tell him?
So as you guys can see, it's Speed.
lagging. You said what?
No. Okay, okay. Here, Speed. I'm a professional beef squasher, man. I know how to squash beef, so I'm not gonna be here to tell you guys what to do.
Gideon, why are you talking to him?
We were just having an interview. Speed. But all I'm trying to do is, since you're here now and you want to join, I feel like this would be a great moment to where all bridges can be hatched up. You guys don't have to be the best.
Shut the fuck up! Fuck you! You fucking.
Okay. See, I thought. He said he appreciates you talking to him.
All right, man.
Oh my god, sorry, I realized I was muted. I was just really speaking out loud. Basically, I was just saying, like, okay, just kidding. So that was when he freaks out and he calls back in on the phone. And then they do this over the phone. So I was just basically saying that, and I was just trying to find the right location. I gotta remember to hit the unmute button. But you guys didn't really miss anything, I promise.
I'm a nice friend, Gideon.
All right, man. Love you, bro. Be safe.
All right, you too, man. Peace out.
All right, Mr. Jake. I tried my best to be fair. I feel like there was like a little communication thing, so I tried to like iterate things to him that
Wait, I think I went too far.
Talk to you later.
it would be very easy for him to
What
hate
has
you.
happened to him?
Like,
What has happened to him?
huh?
What has happened to him?
He doesn't want to get into it, and so I'm not. But he just said some things that happened with his family.
He's so fucking biased and just report the news, like, bro.
Or sexual.
Okay, just kidding. I'm terrible at taking the right screenshots. Maybe I was like, oh, maybe he just called in right away.
And you've had a lot of crazy.
I understand that. Why does
Okay.
you don't understand?
FaceTime Speed.
Okay, here we go.
Making a FaceTime call to Speed.
At least he gave me a thumbnail. He gave me a thumbnail for a little bit.
For like the half second.
Speed. Wait, hold up. Hey, man, why'd you hang up?
Man, bro, you don't understand. That guy made me go through.
You guys probably can't hear that too much, huh? I'm gonna turn this up. Hopefully it doesn't get too loud.
A lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I know completely what bro, he stopped you from being able to see 10 million subs.
I have. Hold on, wait. I just want to hold on, wait. Can you hear me right now?
He can, yeah, he can hear you. He can hear you.
Can you guys hear that okay, volume-wise? Is volume good?
All right, this is what I want to say, okay? So, okay, first off, does he just report news or like my understanding, why does he put his own opinion on news? Like, why he can't just be a fucking regular Fox Morning News and just report the news, but not put his fucking opinion on the fucking news? That's what I want to know.
All right, Jay, can you answer that?
Yes, I report news, but there's some crazy moments where I add a few opinions onto pieces, no matter who the streamer is. And you've had a lot of crazy moments, as you know. So yes, I've covered you a few times and have given a slight opinion. I'm talking mostly about the Minecraft one, where all I said was, what are you doing?
And it's so fat. You know what you're doing. Why do you, like, bro, you post it with no context. You have no, bro, you know, like, you.
And I went back and I looked at the tweet that Jake put out, and he literally said, like, ISHOWSPEED, showed this graphic video, like, whatever, to his audience, and he said, like, what are you doing? Now, with him being 17, he does have a primarily younger audience. And here, I'll just pull up the tweet here. Let's see here. Where's the tweet? Right here. That is... Okay, so it says, ISHOWSPEED getting a blowjob in Minecraft in front of 90,000 viewers. Come on, man. What are you doing? So that's what the tweet said.
Posted that with no contest, and I know I did something bad, but you posted it just blatantly. You know damn well your fucking weird ass blue dye here dye. I don't know what are your fucking fan bases are. I don't know.
I mean, I'm not exactly sure what context was missing. I mean, he basically just said that you were getting a blowjob in Minecraft on stream in front of 90,000 people.
Know what are they, man? And they're just, I mean, like, you blatantly posted it. You basically said I'm just showing child pornography to fucking kid. That's basically how you posted this shit. And yeah, I know I did it. I'm like,
okay, so that is what Speed's issue was, is because according to Speed, it assumes that with him having a primarily younger audience, he is showing. Well, he said showing CP to his audience. Now, I wouldn't say that it's CP because it's not of children. It's animated. I don't know how old Minecraft characters are supposed to be, or how old they're supposed to be, but I don't think that is what he meant. But, I mean, if that's what he felt, then that's what he felt.
There's no content. You just say Speed, blah blah blah, fucking Jenny of mine. Now everybody looking at me like I'm some type of fucking EDP or some shit. And you know exactly what you did, and you know exactly what you're doing. But you're doing it blindly. I mean, blindly. You know exactly what the fuck you're doing, Jake. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really know what else to say, man. Like you just want them fucking Twitter likes, man. You like that. You like them fucking you just like that shit. You like the Twitter likes. Oh my god, fucking Speed, blah 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 blah. This and that, man. How about you report real shit, man?
Before Jake answers, I want to ask you a question, Speed.
What?
How hurt were you that you?
I love how the definition of CP is becoming less serious because these crazy people love that for society. Yeah, like, I mean, it wasn't showing CP, it was showing pornography, but at the same time, how many people 17, 16 were on the internet looking at adult images when they weren't supposed to? Like, I'm sure there are tons of people who were searching up adult content when they were under the age of 18. Now, putting it on a platform while you're streaming in front of 90,000 people, probably not the best thing to be doing. So, yeah, he did get in trouble for that.
You couldn't stream, you hitting 10 million subscribers on your channel. You had to do it on.
That shit actually hurting me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I actually feel kind of bad, you know, like YouTube. Speaking of YouTube, I love YouTube, you know, like I love the platform. But Diddy, let's be honest, bro. You know what I'm saying? No ego, all ego aside, all of that aside. Who is their number one streamer on YouTube? Who is the number one streamer on YouTube? Gaming streamer on YouTube right now, Diddy.
Bro, not even gaming streamer, just streamer in general. It's you.
Who's the number one streamer?
It's you. It is you.
My point, right?
And I've told you, did I not say?
And I just don't get. You know what I don't get? I don't get why, like, YouTube, like, they just ignore me. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like how they just, you know, like they can say anything, you know, like a tweet, you know, speed just hit 10 million. Like damn, I mean, like I see them posting people hitting like 100K, you know, happy for them. Yeah, good job. But I see them, you know, like retweeting them hitting 100K and like, you know, like it's just like, I mean, like I'm a streamer. It's like they don't. It feels like I don't have no support from YouTube. By the way, this is off topic. I don't.
No. That's not off topic, bro. That is on topic.
And I can totally understand his frustration with not getting any kind of support from YouTube, because he is the largest streamer on the platform at this point in time. And for them to not even be giving him the recognition, whether he's in controversy or not, he should still be getting the recognition from him. So they're kind of just shoving him off to the wayside for the situation or what. Like, it makes no sense. But at the same time, if you're going to be doing things that are considered unsafe on the platform, they're probably not going to be giving you any kind of promotion, like when he set the fireworks off in his bedroom. So I could understand why they wouldn't, but I mean, I understand why it would be frustrating.
And I've been saying this, and I'm going to say it right here. And I think since we have this platform right here, right now, I'm going to address YouTube. YouTube, you're spending all this money to beat Twitch and overtake Twitch. You know, you're buying all these streamers from Valkyrie to Ludwig to 10 the Tapman, all these people. When you have someone at this age doing what he's doing, bringing a whole new audience from not just America, but all across the world. You have kids in Portugal who are literally streaming on YouTube, and you're ignoring him. You have not acknowledged him. You have not.
Follow back on Instagram. Can I? It's just like, it's just been too long, bro. I mean, like, I don't know how to get in contact with him. I don't know how do other creators get in contact with him. I don't know, bro. It's just a little bit of fucking knowledge. Like, I don't know, man. I just felt that kind of weird.
And no, that is weird. And I'm gonna let you and Jake get back to talking. But on Jake's tweet, I don't know if you know this, but the head of YouTube Gaming was able to tweet on that tweet saying he's on it, like, you know, talking about how he's gonna punish you. But when you hit 10 million, there were nobody to be found.
Nah, I mean, he doesn't work for YouTube anymore. But I think his name was Chester Lynn. He was cool. You know what I'm saying? He actually.
Yeah, so, I mean, when you have content on your channel that most likely would be demonetized, most likely not suitable for all audiences, involving dangerous acts, such as, you know, like I said, the only thing that I really know about him was the firework thing and this thing. And so they probably feel that him as a creator is somebody that their advertisers might not want to be associated with because of the acts in the video, even though he's getting hundreds of thousands. Well, almost every video he puts out gets over 1 million views, but he's having, you know, 90 some thousand people in his stream at a time. He's making YouTube a ton of money. So they're willing to take the money from him putting out his content, but don't want to give him the recognition for putting out that content. So you're fine with making money off of him, but not promoting him. So seems a little one-sided. I mean, I can understand it, but at the same time, if it was me, I would be upset about it as well, too. Terrence, you stop it. Terrence, you are the oldest one here.
He's the only guy who actually takes me from YouTube.
Oh, so he did. Oh, so you had some contact. Okay.
Yeah, he's a cool guy, you know.
But you want love from YouTube, right?
Huh?
You want love from YouTube.
Yeah, bro. I just want love from YouTube, bro. I don't get it, bro. Like, it's like, and I know they know me, bro. Come on, like, let's cut the bullshit. Let's cut the fucking bullshit. it just feels, I don't know, bro. I don't really talk about it that much, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't really care for it. But it's been too long, bro. I'm damn near about to hit fucking 11.
It's bigger than black and white.
You know what I'm saying? I just want a little, like, damn, can they say fucking, bro, a follow back would do any, bro. Literally just a follow back. And I'll be straight satisfied.
I know.
Yeah, I can't believe that YouTube doesn't even follow him either. That's a little messed up.
It doesn't mean anything coming from me, but bro, I am proud of you. You inspire me, and you inspire a lot of people in my stream right now. And bro, you a king, man. And you don't need YouTube. And YouTube is gonna, you know, hop on your dick when it does like benefit them. But bro, just know you a king, and just keep on doing what you're doing. Now I'm gonna let the conversation go back to you and Jake. So Jake, you heard Speed.
Yeah, and I agree. Like, if he stops doing things that might be considered dangerous or problematic, then they'll probably give him the support that he's wanting to have now. But I feel like until that happens, it's not going to happen no matter what. I mean, let's be honest. But once he stops doing things that aren't considered dangerous or problematic, is he still going to be getting the same amount of viewerships now as he was, is the big question. So at that point, are they going to want to be promoting him? Because he might not be the biggest streamer at the time then. But, I mean, only time will tell.
So he's frustrated with you, you know, with all the tweets. Wait, let me just get this point across real quick. He's frustrated with you with all the tweets and everything. And he's also frustrated because the place he calls home isn't showing him love either. So
people love him because he's wild. Yeah, 100%. I mean, I totally get it. I mean, that's why people love Team 10. That's why people love the Vlog Squad, because they do crazy stuff all the time. But, I mean, when you think about it, if you compare him to the Vlog Squad, too, I mean, they're doing some pretty dangerous stuff in their videos, but, I mean, I feel like they get some love from YouTube, so seems a little shady if you ask me.
So you can see how he doesn't feel loved at home, and his home being YouTube, and then you tweeting, it also feels like a whole nother attack. Do you see that?
Yeah, I understand that side. Speed, I got two questions for you. The first one is, I have talked about other streamers, but you have not been vocal about the lack of support or acknowledgement from YouTube. I've talked about people like Dr. Disrespect, who has also spoken out about that lack of support from YouTube. What's your main frustration with YouTube? Like, not seeing from them?
Wait, what is he saying? What is he saying about that question?
Can you reiterate that one more time, Jake?
So, I've talked about other streamers who have been very vocal about the lack of support from YouTube. What's your main frustration with YouTube then?
He said, what's your main frustration with YouTube?
Bro, it's just that it's like they just don't acknowledge me. Like, it's just like, I know it just feels like, I mean, obviously I don't need their acknowledgement, but it just seems like they don't really fuck with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it seems like he just wants that validation from YouTube, but I don't feel like until he is less problematic that he's ever gonna get it. That's just my opinion on it.
That's where it comes from. Like, it just doesn't seem like they don't care for me. You know, me personally, that's just really what I think. Like, they just doesn't really care about me. I don't know, like, they haven't.
Oh, Josie says it's racial bias because Corey Kenshin is a wholesome streamer, and I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is, Josie, but that's interesting.
I don't know, bro. That's really, I don't really have a problem with YouTube. I don't, you know, I love YouTube. It's just that's probably the only thing, really.
Can you just pass the question? Can you just listen to it and pass it to him?
Okay, yeah, I got you.
Okay, so he was talking a lot about context, about the Minecraft situation. Can you ask him for the context then?
Okay, Jake asked, he said you were talking about the context for the Minecraft situation. He's asking, what is the context behind the Minecraft situation?
All right, this might be the, all right. I'm talking about, because I got to do something. But basically,
Joseph says he's a black YouTuber with millions of subs that you really never see in their promo material, and he's been on the platform a long ass time. Interesting, because they're always quick to throw Ninja out there. It's very interesting.
Wait, you're breaking up a little
My
bit.
chat
Wait,
is
okay, there
spamming
you go. You're good.
All right. I'm on Minecraft. My chat is Jenny Mod. Get on Jenny Mod. I'm not aware of what it is. I'm not aware of like what mod it is. You know what I'm saying? I knew it was kind of sus. You know what I'm saying? I knew it was like like it just felt like off because like obviously, I downloaded the Jenny Mod. I played it. Then I think I gave the I gave the girl a diamond or something. And
Good point, Floptina. Remember when they canceled YouTube Rewind for not being inclusive? Seems not much has changed. Facts. And then they put out that terrible one, like that Fortnite themed one, and that started out with Will Smith, and then that one was so bad that they just stopped doing YouTube Rewind altogether. But I miss the YouTube Rewinds. They were like the thing that brought everybody together as a community to hate on it.
I think it said like blowjob. You know me, yeah. So me, you know me. I obviously being a fucking dumbass, you know.
I mean, if you're streaming and it says blowjob in the game, probably not a good thing to do on stream. Just saying.
I gave her some diamonds. Then I was like, yo, what's going on? Because like I had this stream because obviously I don't want nothing bad to show. I don't want people to why the fuck would I almost lose my channel for showing some fucking Minecraft porn? You know what I'm saying? That's just stupid as shit. I mean, like, obviously that's just some stupid shit. So I gave her the diamonds. Then, you know, obviously I didn't know that like it just cut it. Like the cutscene was just like it just cut it to like obviously the Minecraft penis and the girl giving her the blowjob. I hid the stream as soon as I seen it. I hid the stream. Hid the stream and deleted the stream. Right.
Yeah.
But I felt like Jake.
Yeah, if you go back and you watch the video, like he hides the stream and you can only see like his reaction. But at one point he shows what's going on the stream, and it's just for like a couple seconds, and I'm not going to show it because I'm not getting in trouble on YouTube for that. But there is an instance where he does actually show what's going on, and that was the issue. I feel like if he never showed that on the stream, he wouldn't have been in trouble for that because he didn't show anything.
When he posted that, he put it like I was like showing people like Jimmy, you get where I'm coming from, right?
No, I feel you. You made it. He made it. You think he made it seem that you were purposely trying to show it where it was an accident.
Yeah, Lex got assaulted by Jessica Pizzle at the last roast, so I'm gonna have to make a whole video about that. Jessica Pizzle out here assaulting people in the streets. She's been hanging out with Deaf Noodles too much.
Oh, fucking Minecraft porn to like children and shit, or like fucking like whatever. And he just like it's just like, bro, like I don't know why you trying to act like a victim and shit. Like you know what you're doing, bro. Cut the bullshit, man. And I hate the fact he just keep coming over.
Oh my god. Sorry. Floptina said, meanwhile, I've seen partial anuses in music videos on YouTube where, yeah, like you can see a lot of stuff on YouTube like that and they have no issue with it. But the advertisements sometime on YouTube get pretty sus where they're basically advertising like pornographic video games, and they're fine with taking the money from those advertisers, but you mess up once on YouTube and you get in trouble and they take away all your money or the ability to make money. So a little ridiculous. For I get it, it's a mess up. It was only a suspension for like a week or something, but like, I mean, the kid was literally about to hit 10 million subs Like, they couldn't have been like, we're gonna investigate this, and then wait for him to like be able to stream that and then put the suspension on. They had to do it like right before he hit like the biggest milestone in YouTube they can hit, besides 100 million, which not very many people are ever gonna do. Not a lot of people are ever gonna hit 10 million, like let alone 100,000. Like, if I make it to the point where I hit 100,000 subscribers and get that YouTube plaque, I would be amazed. I mean, 100,000 milestone for people is a huge achievement to be able to get that plaque. Like, even like 10,000 is a huge number. But to take away this kid being able to celebrate with his followers his 10 million thing was a little messed up.
This theoretical bullshit, man. Like, you know what you put in them tweets, and you know what you're looking for. Like, I mean, like, why you can't just cut the slack in a minute? And if you don't have enough, whatever context of clip, just wait or just fucking ask questions, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just boom, post it. Then Team YouTube comment, boom. I got a strike on my channel. Learn my lesson, but yeah, man. That's what I want to say. Is there any more?
All right, I'm gonna let Jake respond. Hold up one sec.
Okay, so he says that he knew.
Thank you, Kendall. Yes, maybe one day I'll hit that 100K, but I mean, gotta go smaller first. Let's shoot for 10 next. We're at 5, so we're on our way to 10 now.
Knew the Jenny mod might be sus. Did he not know that the Jenny mod could be sus or sexual in any way then? And that's my apology if he didn't know that.
I feel like he did know that it was sus, but like, you know, it's like when you play GTA, when you get ahead in GTA, it doesn't actually show
guys,
people giving head. You know what I mean? So I don't think he thought that it was gonna show a penis in Minecraft. Like, I think he just thought it was gonna be like GTA. When you get ahead in GTA, it's just a cutscene, and
I've covered streamers like I've covered.
Thank you. I can't believe I wasn't subscribed until now. Thank you so much.
Covered streamers like XQC the same way.
Is it Nako? Is that how you say it, Nako?
Accidentally showing boobs or these kind of nudity or sexual things on stream. And unfortunately, if you make that kind of mistake, I'm going to cover it. But his first response to me was not providing the context. It was.
Hold on, wait. Let's talk about why did he post it? If it was so bad, why did you post it? Like, I think what?
I wasn't the first one to post it.
Seen that shit.
I mean, he makes a good point here. If the content of the video was so bad, why did he post it out to his hundreds of thousands of followers to see the video? And he didn't censor it either. Just like he didn't censor it. Just like it was, most of it was censored from Speed on the actual stream, except for the one part that did show something. And then Jake didn't go on and censor that either when he tweeted out to his followers, which he should have. He should have censored it, but instead he put out the uncensored version as well.
It was all over Twitter. I wasn't the first one to post it.
You didn't censor the dick. You didn't censor the dick. You showed the dick, posted it.
Yeah, that was my mistake. But beyond that, it was also your mistake to show it on stream.
No, I get right. Duh, no shit. That's the reason why I got a strike. That's the reason why I deleted the stream. But what did you do? You wanted the likes. Oh my God, fiending. And that stinky ass cheer. Couldn't wait to tweet the shit. You didn't even censor the dick. And that tweet went fucking crazy. You know, millions of people seen that tweet. Dick showing, Minecraft showing. Then it's, I'm sorry, but
Yeah, you're right, Lex. Twitter doesn't require that type of censorship. But if it was so bad to show on his stream, why are you showing it on Twitter? If you're calling him out for showing it on stream. I think that's the point that Speed is trying to get at. Because, I mean, Jake does the video gaming commentary as well, so I'm sure he also has younger followers.
like, come on, bro. Like, shit.
But what does that have to do with you showing it on stream? I messed up.
Okay, so Speed.
Okay.
Speed, I feel 100% where you're coming from, you know? It feels like he's picking on you specifically.
Bro.
But do you think that he was maybe just trying to report on it?
I just feel like he knows the tweet finna go crazy, so he just hurries up. He just says some fucking professional bullshit. ISHOWSPEED streamer, blah blah blah. Post, boom boom boom. You know, he doesn't have no context. You know, he just goes based off. You know, and he just wants the likes. You know, he doesn't really give a fuck about the feedback. You know, he just wants the likes. Boom boom boom. Posts it. You know what I'm saying? And if he gets backlash, you know, he gonna comment back, you know, my fault, my sorry, my apologies, boom, boom, boom. I didn't know, but, you know, when the consequences already give out, you know, it's already give out. So it doesn't really fucking matter, you know. But, hey, that's his job, man, you know, and I can't really hate on his job, you know, but I really wish he could not be so fucking biased and just report the news. Like, bro, just report the news, bro. Like, he could have just said,
I mean, I don't really feel like there's any kind of bias with what he did. I mean, he reported the news and just said, like, what are you doing? Which, when you do any kind of commentary, which is what we all do here on YouTube, like, you're going to have your opinion with it as well. I mean, you're not, you know, like the 6 o'clock news where you're like, and this happened today, and this happened today. You're literally going to have some kind of opinion because people are going to watch you for your opinion.
I did just report it. He showed a.
Okay, so Speed.
You showed a penis. All I said was you showed a penis. I reported it as it was. You showed a penis.
bro, I don't really remember exactly what you said, but you said some personal shit.
I just said, what are you doing? That's it.
Yeah, bro, you said to 90,000 people, kids watching this. Like, you said some more shit, bro.
I mean, he literally didn't say anything else. We looked at the tweet. He just said that he showed himself getting head in Minecraft to 90,000 people while streaming. Bro, what are you doing? That's literally all the tweet said.
I didn't, but hey, wait, let me. Speed.
Bro, it's a cycle, bro. Like, literally, like, bro, we're talking about the same shit over and over.
Speed. But can you understand? Hey, I understand why you don't like me. I get that. But can you understand that if any other streamer showed a penis in Minecraft, I would cover it the same way? Can you understand that?
I get that.
And I get why you don't like me. But how about from now on, if I reach out for context, will you respond with context?
I'm not telling you not to report on news. I'm just trying to give you advice on how to do it better.
Okay,
you know?
Speed. He literally,
I mean, I don't feel like the way that he put out that tweet or anything was any kind of malicious attack. I mean, maybe I just am not reading it the way that he is. I don't know. You guys, what do you think? Do you think that it was malicious or not? I just feel like he was just tweeting out about it. We'll do a poll, like 1 in the chat if he was just reporting about it, or 2 in the chat if you think that it was a malicious tweet.
I don't know if you heard him, but he said from now on, when, you know, let's say something happens in the future, before he reports on it, he's going to come to you first so you can give a statement, and then that way he could report on the news, because he does have to do his job and report on the news. So Speed, when he hits you up, will you respond and give him full context so that this doesn't happen again in the future?
No. I don't know, man. That's just, personally, I'm probably not. I'm gonna be honest, probably not. To be honest.
All right, well, Speed.
I mean, he wants him to report on him better or what, and he is saying, like, get the context, and Jake just said, well, if I reach out for you to context, are you going to supply me with the context? And he said, probably not. So I don't know why you would say something like that, but okay. Like, why would you not just say, yeah, I'll give him the context? Like, would you rather have him just unfairly report on you like he's saying that he's doing now? Or do you want context with the report when asked for it? He wants positive comments and no accountability. So he doing the Deaf Noodles approach.
Earlier, Jake, we were talking and we got to you. I just went through the whole timeline, and Jake was telling me how, you know, he didn't go into too much detail, but your guys' little, you know, back and forth has caused a lot of issues for his family as well. You know, I'm not sure what's going on, but, you know, I'm pretty sure we can all assume what's happening. But while he was talking about that, what I can say is, you know, even though a lot of stuff has happened to him, and it will be very easy for him to hate you, like, huh?
What has happened to him?
He doesn't want to get into it, and so I'm not. But he just said some things that happened with his family.
I would assume like he's had family members doxxed and stuff like that, which, you know, when you upset the followers of a large creator, unfortunately, something like that is bound to happen. Which, you know, I don't agree with, but there are people out here who think that is okay when it's not. So I'm assuming that's what's going on.
Revolving around the situation, but what he was saying was, even though things have happened, reporting, you know, about you, he said he holds, like, I could tell in his voice, and he said it, he holds no animosity towards you, and how he wants to, you know, actually squash this off.
I just don't fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? I just like.
That's okay.
Like, I'm
That's
not
okay.
about to talk to this guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't. Like, I'm be.
That's
like,
okay.
I don't want to be nothing associated with this guy. You know what I'm saying?
That's
You know,
fair.
like,
You
he do
that's
what he
fair.
does, you know what I'm saying?
What'd you say?
I'm not about to text this guy like nah, man. You know, it's not that I hate him or nothing. I just don't fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? That just is.
That's
what it
fair.
is.
That's fair.
Okay, Jake said that's fair. You know, he's not looking for you to be friends. He's not asking for a follow back or anything. But
Wait,
wait, Jake wants to say something.
this is a total side topic then.
But if you want him to be fair with the reporting, and he reaches out for content, or not for content, but for context about something, and you don't want to share said context, then then you're never going to call his reporting fair, even though he wants to reach out. So, I mean, whether you like him or not, which obviously you don't, if he's going to be reporting on you and you want to give context, like, you got to reach out, or you got to respond and let him reach out. Like, yeah, Katie, he could change his mind later.
On a lighter note, this whole Thumb Media situation.
Did you hear that, Speed?
Can you talk about that?
What'd you say?
Can you talk about that? Move on.
He said he can't talk about it.
Oh, okay. All right. No worries then. No worries then.
All right. So, I guess, you know, since, you know, you don't want anything to associate with him, he's fine with that. You're fine with that. Going into the future, because he does still have to report on, you know, any issues. And so he's still going to be talking about you, you know, whether you like it or not, you know, he's still going to do it. So how do you want...
Wait, I got a question for you.
Lex said Lex said he doesn't need Jake, he has Gideon. Yeah, but if somebody with Jake's following is also going to be putting out a story, then you're going to have, you know, obviously multiple people are going to report on things, and some might report on them differently, which it might be a take that you don't agree with or that you don't like. And if they reach out for context and you don't supply context, then you're going to say that they're being unfair.
Why are you talking to him?
Why am I talking to him?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he reported on me too. It's not just a you thing, Speed, you know.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, obviously, I know he, like, I'm just, like, wondering, like, why, like, nothing. I'll just talk to you later.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm talking to him because, you know, you're not the only person in the black community that has issues with Jake, you know? You know how it is. We all talk. We, like, you know.
Like, I don't even think for him, like, I'm not about to be that guy. Like, I don't even think it's a race car for him. I just think what gets him likes, that's what he's going to do.
So you don't think it's racially motivated? You think it's just him trying to garner likes and grow his social media?
Yeah.
What do you have to say to that, Jake?
Fair take. I mean, he can't hear me.
Okay,
Yeah,
he
thank you,
just
Kendall,
said fair
thank you.
take.
If he has an opinion, that's fine.
He said if you have an opinion, that's fine.
I cover a lot. I cover a lot more people than Speed. Speed does crazy things. I'm going to continue to cover Speed. I appreciate him at least talking to me.
He said, you know, he covers a lot of other people that do crazy things. He said you do crazy things, so he's gonna talk about it. But he said he appreciates you talking to him.
All right, man. Have a nice stream, Gideon.
All right, man. Love you, bro. Be safe.
All right, you too, man. Peace out.
And that's basically the end of the stream there. So, I mean, at least Speed came out and said that he doesn't believe that it's racially motivated, which a lot of people have said that it was. So Speed feels that it is not. So we have, you know, some clarification there for what Speed says about the situation, but he also doesn't feel that he reports on him fairly, but doesn't want to give context. So maybe he will change his mind, and if Jake reaches out for a statement or something in the future, he will supply the context, or ask for clarification on the context of the situation. But until that happens, we are just gonna have to wait and see. ISHOWSPEED probably doesn't like Jake Guy because he has tweeted multiple times in the past couple of months before the Minecraft thing. Could possibly be, yes, could possibly be. Gideon is a lovely person. Maybe Jake is lusting over Speed drama. I mean, who knows? Who knows? I don't like Jake. He's loud. Yeah, he kept yelling into the microphone when he was holding the phone up to the headset, so I get it, but I mean, I haven't ever watched any of his videos, so I don't know what he's like in his videos. Jake wears dirty socks. Oh no. But yeah, so I mean, that's pretty much going to be it for this second half of the stream. So when we put the two of them together, and it takes us to about 3.5 hours, so that seems about right. So yeah, I think that's going to be everything for today. Thank you guys all for coming to hang out for the first part of the stream and the second part of the stream. If you want like a smaller version, I will try to clip these down into maybe half-hour videos or something. This one's probably, I don't know, they're probably going to be more like an hour. But I'll cut out all like the in-between chatter and stuff to make them a little bit smaller, so they're a little bit more digestible sizes. I know some people like longer form content, but some people probably also don't want to listen to me try to read out the chat in my terrible ability to read. So thank you guys all for coming to hang out, and I will see you guys all in the next stream. All right, bye everybody.